new year. Today, the day I'm filming this, is January 2nd, 2023. I'm intending on getting this uploaded today, but you never know. Things come up sometimes. And yes, I'm wearing a tank top because it's 70 degrees. It's like 72 inside my house, and it's going into the upper 70s today. I live in South Mississippi, so the weather, especially this time of year, it changes day to day, sometimes hour to hour. You know, I think it'll be in the 30s in 3 days, you know. So, you know, if you don't like the weather today, just wait a little bit. It'll change. You know, you'll eventually like something about the weather. It's always changing around here. Wintertime, I don't know. It's, you know, today doesn't feel like winter. And I will probably, at some point today, it's going to warm up and this hair is going to go up into a ponytail. But anyways, let's talk about what I'm doing today. I decided, well, first of all, I decided to try to do a pantry freezer challenge, challenging myself. So unless I see a really good deal on meat or something, I'm going to attempt to not buy it, but live off of what we've got in the freezer and the pantry, and keep my grocery shopping to a minimum as far as what I pick up, maybe just some fresh produce. We'll just see how much money I can save at the end of the month. I'm also gonna do some meal planning, a lot of meal planning, because we're cooking things out of the freezer and out of the pantry based on what we already have. So I've already got it, and normally I meal plan once a week because I go to the store and see what kind of good deals I can buy, and then I can figure out what I want based on that. But we've already got everything here. So I'm meal planning on what I already have. Plus, I've got a little bit of reorganization that I'm doing for this new year, and one little money saving thing, saving money type of thing that I'm changing up a little bit. Let me just show you what I got going on back here. Everything's behind me. Okay, got my cup of coffee. I am restarting. I cheated yesterday. Here's my menu plan. I've already planned this out. I cheated yesterday because it was the new year. So we had black-eyed peas, cabbage, cornbread, Mexican cornbread, and the Mexican cornbread was my weakness, and so I cheated, and now I'm back on it, back on the keto, and I got to get some weight off. So, well, let's just talk about this. You see, I picked up these notebooks a while back. I think it was in September when they put all this back-to-school items on clearance. So I picked up several of these really cheap. So I'm using one of them. I've got it in my bathroom and doing a weight loss type of thing. I'm not showing it to you because I've already written in it, but basically I've got the weight and then all the measurements. But on this one I decided, see, what I've been doing this past year was using this little notepad, and you see it flips over and just, I don't know, that just looks messy. But I've been using this for both my grocery budget, my Dollar General budget, and I just flip it over. But I decided to use one of these instead. So I figure a page, there's 100 pages in this, and I might run out by the end of the year, but I want to keep this for the whole year. And if I run out by the end of the year, like in December, I'll just start using the back sides of the pages. So I've got this ready for January, and so I've got the monthly budget for January is $300. I'm hoping that I can save half of that. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. And for January, the Dollar General budget is $90. There are 4 Saturdays in the month, so I'm budgeting $15 per Saturday. So that's the page for that, and this notebook will just be groceries and Dollar General. So that is going to take the place of this little notepad, and maybe that'll be a little bit neater. And here is what I've come up with on my menu plan for the month of January. This is based on things we've already got. And so this past weekend I picked up a ham, a spiral sliced ham at Walmart for $1 a pound. So that's going in the slow cooker. And so here we go. I've got chicken that I picked up this past weekend, $3.98. I got at Sam's Club. It was leftover where they cut up the 4 chicken breasts from various rotisserie chickens. So $3.98 for a bunch of chicken breast meat. So I'm going to use that up by, well, we've already used some of it, but we'll have the chicken enchiladas because I've got low carb tortilla wraps that I need to use up. And freezer, all this is in the freezer, so we're going to have the tilapia and broccoli. I've got plenty of eggs, so bacon and eggs, and leftovers on Friday because I work at a bank. And then on Saturday we're going to just do a chicken and broccoli soup. And so I go down on Fridays, the bank is open later, so I just go down and put leftovers. I also put on here various other things that are going on, like the other musician at church was out Sunday. He's also out the last 2 Sundays, so I put that down so that I can keep track. We have a potluck, so I need to plan for that. And we have a fellowship. This is just going to be snacks, so I need to plan for that on the 8th. And I put down update because these are weeks that I stay late at work every day. So that tells me that I need something quick and easy for this week, which is what all this is. So for the week of the 9th, I've got chicken piccata, pizza soup, taco salads, crustless quiche. That weekend we'll have meatloaf muffins. All this is a meatloaf mix that I make up and put it in muffin tins. It cooks quicker. And then mashed cauliflower. On the following week we'll have, that Sunday we'll have Salisbury steak. See, I didn't plan anything for that. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to go back out to the freezer. What did I forget? I forgot something. Okay, we're going to do Salisbury steak with onion gravy, slow cooker chili, spaghetti and meatballs. What I've got a that'll be a spaghetti squash right there. And then sheet pan fajitas, again with the pan-seared tilapia and broccoli, but I've got plenty of tilapia that I need to use. Now let's talk about this week. I planned nothing because I'm leaving to go to Orlando by myself. So that week's budget, I'm just going to hand over the $60 to my daughter, and she can get what she wants for that week that I'm gone. So that's on, you know, she's 20. She's almost 21. She knows how to cook. So no planning for that. And I'll be back home on the 27th. And leftovers, I don't know if there'll be any at that point, but I mean, you know, who knows, throw something together. But I didn't plan for that day either. So I've got 2 days I did not plan for. The 28th. No, I didn't plan for the 22nd because I'm not going to be here. That's right. Okay, so the 28th. Okay. 28th and the 8th I need to come up with something. But then I've got steak and broccoli, sheet pan chicken, cheeseburger mac helper. Okay, so I just got 2 more days I need to pick something from, and I've been pulling from these 2 on this menu plan. I've been pulling from these 2 books. This is the Ketogenic Diet on a Budget by Wes Shoemaker and Southern Keto by Natasha Newton. These are both good cookbooks. But yeah, I do need to pick 2 more meals. I'll have to go back out and look. I've done forgot what I've got in the freezer. I got that to plan for and that. I've decided I'm going to get more strict on myself about saving change. Now, I've done some in this coffee mug, but you see it's all mixed together. In the past, what I've done, it's been a while since I've done this, but have a different cup for each coin. So pennies get their own cup, nickels get their own cup, and so I decided to go back to that because when it comes time, I've got to separate all this out when I could just take every week when I go dump my change. I could just sort it out as I go. So I've got these 4 cups that I don't use for various reasons. This one, I've gotten all of these on vacations. This one, I like this cup, but it's too big, and not only that, it's got this bumpy texture here, and you feel like when you're drinking out of it, it's dirty. But the cup is attractive. I like the cup. and so I don't want to get rid of it, so it's going to be a good change cup. This one, again, it's real deep, and coffee gets cold before you can get to the bottom, and it's an awkward shape, and it just doesn't work as a coffee cup. So I'm going to use those. And this one, it's kind of thin, and I don't want it to break, so I don't use it. But Discovery Cove, y'all, that was one of the best trips. And this cup I liked and used until it chipped. So what I'm going to do is take all the change out of here and divide this up in pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And then when the cup gets full, I will get wrappers from the bank. My bank gives them out for free to the customers. And we don't have a coin rolling machine. We used to years ago, but it broke, and you got to bring your money in rolled up. Now, you can go to one of those machines at the store, but they charge you. So I can sort it out, and I can sit down and watch TV and put it in the roll. So I'm going to end up dividing this, and once I get all of this divided up into the various cups, then each week when I go to add to it, I can just sort it as I go, and it won't be a big deal. It won't take not even a whole minute to sort through a handful of change. So I'm gonna get that sorted. Well, there's a dime there. So I'll get that sorted out later, and let's see let me think of what else I got. So I just went ahead and divided up all that change that was in here. And so here's my pennies. I'm just going to tuck all these over here so it's convenient to me, and I can just pull them out every week. Y'all, this thing is possessed. It just goes off whenever. Okay, there's my nickels in that one, and dimes in that one, and 2 quarters in that one, because I tend to pull the quarters out. I've got a little mini M&M container in my car that I keep the quarters in, just in case I was to need a quarter. We don't have toll roads here in Mississippi, but sometimes I go to Florida and I need a quarter, and it just keeps it convenient. So but yeah, that's going to be for quarters, and this is just tucked away in the corner, and I can pull it out, and it doesn't bother me that it's on my kitchen counter. I may decide to move it to my bathroom counter, but I'm fine with it for now. I mean, that's a corner I don't use. So, but I did go ahead, and over here I've got plenty of smoked sausage that I need to use up. It's in the freezer, so I put that down for the 8th. And also for the 28th, that's complete. And I decided on to do lunches for the 3 weeks that so I've got this upcoming week, that week, and that week. So I'm going to do Big Mac salads, chef salads, and hoagie bowls. And then I don't need anything for that week. But then when I come back from Florida, I'll figure out something for this last week, which actually goes into February. So not a big deal. Okay, next let's get to stuffing some envelopes. So what I've got here is, this is my grocery money. And this, well, we'll start here with this. There's $50 here and here, and let's see what this one is. I've already got it labeled. This is drugstore for January. This is also $50 here, and this one is thrifting and clearance. So those two, $50 in each of those. This is Dollar General, so each one of these, there's 4 Saturdays, each one has $15. So, and I've got it dated, so that's, y'all, I messed up on my budget. Okay, we'll just, but that is completely wrong that I wrote down in my notebook. We'll fix that. I will fix that in a little while. Okay, so 30, 60. So that's 60 there. I'll seal those up. And y'all, I just get these from work. Well, I work at the bank. So the little envelopes that they put your money in, they're free. I mean, you can get the cute envelopes, and they are adorable. And I've got some. But these, for now, I'm using these because I don't have those labeled. And so, but yeah, so $60 there. So we're up to $160. Now this is grocery money. I've got 300 here. So each one of these envelopes, 4 Saturdays in January, so 60 in each one. And I've got them dated. And then I've got this extra 60. I budgeted 300 for the month, even though there's only 4 Saturdays. But I'm going to give my daughter this for that week that I'm gone on vacation. And then that's for the rest of the weeks. So I'm just going to put all these down. And I'm going to go back and fix that notebook that I mean, why did I put that down? I don't know. Let me get all these sealed up and I'll be right back. Okay, see there? I put $90 on there. That's crazy. I got my white out here. We're going to fix that right up. 60, because it's only 15 a week. So 60 for the month. 4 weeks. That's $60. Okay, I got that fixed. Let's take a look back at my savings from the December 22 budget. Groceries, I saved for my total budget $10.40. And now this was over. I budgeted too much for Dollar General, but my savings over what I had budgeted was $22.51. So when I add those together, I get $32.91. So here we are. This is what I had left between the groceries and Dollar General. So $31.91. So I'm going to put the change over into my little change cups that I've got over there, and the dollars I am going to put in a savings envelope. So I've got everything shoved down into this y'all. This I got on clearance. I'm sure I got it on clearance at Walmart forever ago. So everything is down in here, all of my envelopes, and they're all dated, and there's the money to give to my daughter for when I'm out of town. And here's that other money, but y'all, I had an extra an extra $20. Yeah, I had an extra $20 that I did not spend at the drugstore. Or maybe that was clearance. It was either the drugstore envelope or the clearance envelope. So, so I just added that back to it. So before you throw away those bank envelopes, double check real well. I mean, I always do. But, so I just added that to that. So let's just pull that out and see. I just have to get an envelope for this. So we're at 10, 15, 20, 40, $51. $51 in the change I put over there in the cups. So $51 I saved in the month of December that I had in my cash envelopes that I did not spend, plus the change. Well, y'all, that's going to be it for this video. A little bit of everything. We've got envelope stuffing, money savings from last month, menu planning for the month of January. I do plan on doing a video about, you know, well, Kim, why are you going to Disney World when you're trying to save money? Well, I'm going to go on vacation because there's going to come a time when I won't be able to. I will be, you know, sick or something. And also a deal dropped in my lap, a really good deal, and I'll talk about that in another video. But there are things we do that, you know, sometimes you just have to allow yourself to do certain things. And Disney World vacations are what I love, and it is so high dollar right now. The prices continue to go up, but this deal, it was such a good deal. And well, I'll just talk about all that in another video. But yeah, this is the first official video of 2023. More videos will be coming soon. I'll see y'all later. Bye.